Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakak Radash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to all the brothers out there pushing this word of sincerity and the truth. Shalom to the brothers, sisters, and children that they're keeping this word of sincerity and the truth. Okay, I'm going to try to make this one quick. This is a lesson going into, of course, the SNAP benefits, and it said, will it be available in Mississippi? And the main reason why I'm doing this lesson is because Jackson, which I'll look it up real quick, but let's see. I used this one. Damn, I forgot how I was gonna word it. I'm trying to see if Jackson, Mississippi. I'm gonna just say cities in U.S. where blacks outnumber, where blacks are a majority. See, cities in U.S. where black people are the majority include Jackson, Mississippi, Detroit, Michigan, East Orange, New Jersey, Lauderdale Hill, Florida, and Albany, Georgia. And then they got other cities, but it says Jackson, Mississippi is around 81.84% of the population. It's Israelites. We ain't African Americans. Israelites. And you got other cities, as it states too, with around or approximately, which is all estimates. But as you can see, Jackson, Mississippi is at the very top. So going back to the article, it says, will SNAP benefits be available in Mississippi in November? And we just going to see, how all this unfolds, and we're going to see just how, Jake and Eve react to this news, because you got a lot of women that's on the SNAP benefits and they have children. So these children vary from different age groups. So that's why I said Jake and you got men that benefit from it too. So we're gonna see just how Jake and Eve react and deal with these situations. We're gonna see just how things transpire. But I'm gonna read this article real quick. It says, if the federal government shutdown continues, officials with the Mississippi Department of Human Services said federally funded SNAP benefits for November 2025 will be unavailable, which we know, we've been hearing about the news. I'm not going to read the entire article. It says SNAP clients and community groups are encouraged to click here for the latest information on SNAP updates and a comprehensive list of local food resources. And then it gives some other information. And one thing I do want to point out, and another reason why I'm making this video, is because you might have men and women of the elect, not just in Mississippi, in other parts of the world, other parts of the country too. And you might have, like I say, you might have those that's of the elect that's on it or that use it. You have nothing to worry about. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is going to take care of you, I'm gonna say it again: the elect, whether you be men, women, children, if you was receiving it, or you was using this assistance and you need it, it was a means of survival for you, even if it wasn't. But even more so for those that it was. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, all you have to do is continue to have faith in the Lord. He's gonna take care of you. He's going to feed his servants. He's going to take care of his people because he said he was going to do it. And I'm going to just get a quick scripture real quick. I always forget where is it. This is Isaiah 65 and 13. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, my servant shall eat, therefore, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. And we know that this is going to lead all the way up into the MOTB. I'm not saying the SNAP benefits being out it's gonna lead up into that. But this mindset and ultimately the Lord taking care of his elect, that's going to continue on up, because even now the Lord is still taking care of us every day. You know, he's making sure that we have what we need to survive, because the elect are the ones who's going to survive all the judgments he's going to bring on the earth. So this is just a prelude to what's to come, and everybody's looking at everybody that's going to affect is looking at this as uncertainty. Like, how they wondering how we gonna eat, how we gonna feed ourselves, how we gonna feed our children, this is their mindset. But any of the elect that was receiving it, or that was on it, especially if you was on it for survival because you needed it or whatever, the Lord is gonna take care of you. Any sisters that was on it, and kind of in a mindset of like, the Lord is going to take care of you, but at the same time, you still wondering like, how or what you need to do, pray to the Lord, because you never know, especially if you not with a man of the Lord right now. You never know what the Lord might do. He might have you go and meet a man of the Lord at a certain location. He might put it on your spirit to reach out to him, or you might go to a certain location and a man of the Lord might so happen to be there. And he either, however the Lord might do, you might recognize him, or, I don't want to go all into the specifics. You might recognize him, or the Lord might have it to where y'all interact with each other and figure out that y'all know about the truth. It ain't no telling, and he take you in. That's the point I'm trying to get to. He take you in, he pair you up with a man of the Lord, that become your husband, and you become one of his wives. So regardless of however the Lord does it, he's going to take care of you, So I just wanted to make a short video, short lesson. The Lord is going to take care of his servants. Everybody else, they don't matter. Everybody that wasn't serving Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, they don't matter, And like I said, there's a lot of Israelites in Mississippi. And Mississippi just now sent out the article saying, look, it don't look like y'all going to get y'all benefits, y'all SNAP benefits. So you need to prepare for what you're going to do for the month of November, because we can only do so much. But outside of that, you're on your own. So we're going to see how things transpire, but the elect have nothing to worry about. And on that note, I want to give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to all the brothers out there pushing this word of sincerity and the truth. Shalom to the brothers, sisters, and children out there keeping this word of sincerity and the truth. Until next time.